Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Peggy from the Pearl Forest, and today I'm doing some more of my March mixed media. Remember, I'm not doing it every day, but one for every day of a 31-day month. So I've gone back and I've added some things which I said that I will be doing periodically. It's already getting a little puffy. Here is page 1. I have Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth is my scripture. All of these will have a scripture with the number for the page. So I have the stars for the heavens. I have the breath of God blowing through for the creation, and here is the earth. Plus we have like some other planets sort of, and stars, and some butterflies for earth. And this is a not just art, but a journal. So I have a place to come back and journal on this subject. So this is page 2, which covers the whole spread. I have a butterfly here with I've done some stenciling, and this one is Romans 1:20, and it's the 2 for page 2. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. So this covers a lot of things that have been created. Here's a pocket under this wing, and this is a painted junk mail tab, and I have punched out both ends with flowers, and there's room to journal on here. I have stenciled on the back. This paper was food color dye, and I've added the different stencil for some texture, and I've added little things with creation. In this pocket I have a little journal card, which reminds me it needed one of its corners better punched. There we go. And these are little fish, place to journal on here, plus you could on the page. From this page you can see some leaping deer or some deer relative, I can't tell for sure, and some more butterflies. And then under this wing is a little journal card, some painted paper, and this is some painted paper that's in between, and you can see through the little holes. When you flip it open, on the other side of this flip out, I have made a collage of different pieces of painted paper. One part of it is this envelope, which is hooked onto here. Inside it has a journaling card. Like I said, I will be coming back and maybe adding decorative elements of some kind. This has painted paper plus this part here that's not on the envelope that blends it together. You can see through the other side of these. And then this is a little card that is a pocket as well. So this can have something added into there. On this side, this is day 3, 2 Thessalonians 3:16. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace always in every way. The Lord be with you all. And I have peace on earth. I have a heart, and you can see the creatures and the other stuff from the side of this. And this is a painted paper, and so is this, but I've added some I think they call it neurographic, with some gold paint marker. This I stenciled on some snowflakes on here and stenciled on this word, but then I went back over it with a silver paint marker and went around this with this silver paint marker so that it stood out a little bit more. Okay, this is going to be page 4. I've kind of assigned different pages. So this is all going to be page 4. Sometimes they'll be one side, sometimes they'll be both. This one has 2 choices for this scripture. I think I'm going to go with the first one, but I will probably tuck the second one in somewhere. So let's just trim this up for now. Sometimes I had 2 choices because I couldn't decide between them. And I tried to find ones that would work well for illustration as well. This is Isaiah 40, so the 4 is in 40, verse 31. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Now, I know I have some eagle pictures flying, but I could not put my hand on them. So we're going to put this eagle nesting in the picture over in this part of the collage. Later, if I can find a good one flying, I will add it because I would like to have that. And I may add some things down here about running and walking. So like I said, this is going to be a work in progress. I do have a little painted piece of card. I think if I trim this just a tad more, we can see just a little bit more. I need to sharpen my scissors. Since this has more color over there, I'm going to put that on that side. So that fits pretty good. That will be on here. And I think I will make it a pocket and make it part of the collage that I do on here. So let's see. Oh, this is, there's some other ones about the universe that I'm going to be using later. Let's see, I think we need to fill up our glue. I have one glue bottle that keeps clogging and one that is very empty. So I thought I would put some more glue in this one, and maybe tomorrow I'll put glue in the other one as well. Maybe they'll flow better. This is art glitter glue. Just put that down there for now. Hopefully this is the one I wanted to refill. Yep, the one with the bent pin, that's the one. It got clogged up and I bent the pin. I don't know that these are the best pins for them, and I don't have the little knitting things. I have not been able to find those. These do bend some, but they also seem to not rust. And I have a card of these pins, so occasionally they go missing and I have to get another one out. Stick this one over here in my cardboard box so maybe I won't lose it. Hope you're having a good day today. This is kind of a tiring day to me, but I'm doing okay. I've been very productive in my sorting it out. But in my house, that is a really big chore. And with spring coming, I'm kind of pulled outside. Plus I have some other people I have to work with. Oops. So I don't always get to my art stuff as much as I'd like. I'm glad I did decide to not do this March one every day like the challenges, because that really would have been too much for me. But I really wanted to do this mixed media challenge, so I'm kind of doing it. So let's put these two aside for a moment. And let's see here. I think that I'm just gonna tear and collage this. Sometimes if you have to go around an edge, it's nice to have a straight piece. So we'll start with some straight pieces. I don't want them to all be from the same place, so I'm gonna stagger them around. Put some of that in there. And this one I know has some yellow. I'm going to kind of mostly avoid it for now. So this sort of looks like clouds. This is a, I think this is the shelf liner that has the grid pattern. Sometimes it's also the plastic canvas that I've used. So it could be either one. Let's see, stick these in here. We'll start by going around. Don't want to lose our eagle. Try some glue stick. And we'll start with the corner. So each of these pages in here are going to vary considerably depending on what I think works with the subject matter. Glue paper is gluey. And also what I guess I'm just feeling like doing. Now this is quite straight, so I'm gonna rough that edge up a bit. Throw these away. I will try to put in some pockets and flips and other regular journal things periodically, because I do want room to write. Okay, this up just a little to not leave any yellow paper. This is just yellow construction paper. My journal's made up of a number of different papers. The one that sort of inspired my project, I have not looked at other people's other than Cari the Crafter's, what he's doing, but I understand if you go to hashtag Mixed Media March 2025 or 25 or however it's labeled, you will see a lot of other people's examples of what they're doing, which I want to go check that out. I know Cari's is very arty and not journal-y, but some people aren't even doing it on paper, I guess. They're, somebody did a can. Some people are doing fabric. So there are lots of options, so that might be good to check out. I just really wanted to do a journal because for me and my busy schedule, Bible study is an important part of my journaling. It's hard to fit enough time for that into my life in general. So if I'm meditating and thinking and writing down life lessons and thoughts, I try to focus them on that. But your journals can be whatever is best for your life or that you're making for other people. Okay, this glue paper is getting quite gluey. All right, so that's around those edges. I did want to put some green along the bottom. I don't know, maybe. It's kind of up and downy here. I do want to collage those as well, so not one big piece. This one has bubble wrap and some circle stamps and just jelly plated different colors. And I went back around the edge of the paper and filled in the white with some green. I'll put this one over here. It's good to have a little bit of grounding in the bottom and not just sky. Plus our eagle is up in a nest, so we might want a little bit more green there. Let's see. Get a piece big enough to go across this section. This looks like I printed this on a probably sales newspaper of some kind. Let's see. This on here. And get in the folds. You want to tuck it in there. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, now if we have our eagle, let's see if to kind of blend it in, I'm going to tear it. It'll kind of just find its way in to the collage. And this is fairly square, so I will want to overlap it a little bit to not make it look quite so square. Okay. Kind of wanted to put him up high, but I don't know, maybe I could put him down here. Kind of in between. Let's put some more sky up here. Let's see. Just tear this edge. That will fit nicely. Do you guys like to do collage? If you're on private, I won't be able to see your comments, but if you'd like to leave any comments, I'd love to see them. How did I have this? Maybe like that. And let's see, maybe some of this other one. Hello, Snickerdoodle. How are you? That's my pup. Okay. Tear this end. Oops. Put this in here. Okay, and then going to put this piece of paper on. Like that. I'll overlap the middle a little bit. Now we can put our eagle on. Oops. Now I know why Snickerdoodle came to see me. There we go. There's our eagle. Now we need to remember where the card is going to go. Maybe up here. Need room to put the tuck in though. Let's see. I kind of like this. It's too bad the blue isn't under it already, but it's not. So just have to add some more maybe. Maybe I'll have the green gold come up a little more. And if we have some of this white, I'm okay with that. Okay, I want this to cross through the spine. Seal that down good and then roll it over to this side. I did get a little jaggy there, so that's good. Looks more natural. And let's see, I could just put this up here. Sometimes it's good to put bigger pieces down and then to come back with smaller ones. Whoops. Sometimes you put that down and then you glue it, and when you come back it doesn't quite cover like you thought. Maybe that's better. Okay. I could go back and I might stencil over some of this. Let's see. Put this through here. Kind of. It is torn, but it just looks really straight, so I'm gonna make it look a little less straight by just kind of nipping out a little bit. And I think it was going this way. Okay. Now let's see. It does go through there nicely. I think I will go ahead and put this on. This little bit of yellow here kind of echoes the yellow by the eagle. Okay. Kind of fills in the missing spots mostly. Oops. Tuck down there. Okay. I'm happy with how this is coming out. Now let's see. I'm going to put some little pieces in here. I want it to not look quite so straight edged on this edition of the eagle. So we'll add a few little pieces here and there. Let's see. Do some more of this more solidy blue. And let's see, I think something up here would be good. And let's see. probably, that's the white page, and I say that's like a little bit too white. And then that yellow is a little too yellow, so, oops. Do that. And a little bit of this. Let's see. I don't really like that there. Do that and I'll trim that off. Oops. Let's see. That's white or not. Depending on which way you tear it, you get a white edge to the paper. So I'm going to tear that off a little bit. And let's see. Just maybe a little something up there. And here's our green, gold, orange. Add a little bit of this to get up higher into the tree. I know at the bottom it sort of looks like grass or foliage in a tree. We need to get our nest in the tree. If I put people down below, they're going to look like they're way down here. That's okay. Oops. Get enough glue on this one. It's fighting going here. Let's see. Depending on which direction you tear newspaper, it does definitely have a direction it tears. Okay, so I have that up a little higher. And this up a little higher. Maybe we need a little bit off this edge. Maybe like where the edge of this nest is also. Like that. Okay. And trim this off. Oops. And trim this edge off. I know I don't do my stuff, which probably frustrates a lot of people. I don't do it like everybody and do it and get it done. And I apologize for that. It's just sometimes that's just the way I am able to work. I don't mean to be frustrating. I know I start things that don't seem to ever get done, but I still have hopes they'll be done. Sometimes I'm just doing so many things. There, that had kind of a hole that needed to be filled. And let's see, this one isn't going down good, so let's get some art glitter glue there. There we go. Let's put this on as a pocket. And it's not a big pocket, but maybe there can be other pockets. I think this is just too much white. So, and I want to leave room for a bird to fly. So I think I'm going to stick this down about here so I can still stick something in the pocket and then also have the bird flying. And maybe the bird will be flying on a tag. I don't know. Let's see. This needs to be glued down more. So there's our pocket. Here we have day 4 of our March Mixed Media Challenge. I believe today is the 4th, so I will get this posted tonight. And the next one, you might do several of them together. It might be a few more days again. Oops, we got a corner coming up here. Actually, I think that needs to be trimmed off. It's over the edge a little bit. I think I need to sharpen my scissors. They're kind of tearing a little bit. So anyway, this is our pocket that we can put a tag in. And we've done 1, 2, and added to 1 and 2. And we've done 3. I did that ahead of time, and together we did 4. So thank you for joining me for this mixed media challenge. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I need a tree trunk there that I'll have to come in and add later. See if I have some brown painted papers. So anyway, this is fun using my painted papers and my numbers for the day. And I like the fact that they are scriptures for thought. Hopefully there's something for thought for you. And maybe you'll even go out and see some eagles flying. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? So this is Peggy from the Pearl Forest. I hope you have a fun, creative day full of love. Thank you for joining me. Come back soon. Bye.